Hi, I'm Pilomina Arakesami. I'm from University Malaysia Perlis from Malaysia. Now I will be presenting my video on my research which entitled Metakaolin Sludge based geopolymer adsorbent for high removal efficiency of copper ions for wastewater treatment applications. Generally, the wastewater can be divided into three categories, which are the first one is domestic, and the second one is industrial, and the third one is agricultural wastewater. Industrial wastewater is basically produced from industrial activities such as electroplating, mining, construction, manufacturing, and also from batteries and many other activities involved. Most of the industrial wastewater contains pollutants such as pharmaceuticals, heavy metal ions, dyes, chemicals, and also other pollutants. When we look at heavy metal ions, example of heavy metal ions are mercury, lead, cobalt, copper, chromium, cadmium, and many more. This kind of heavy metal ion can cause serious effect to human and environmental health. Thus, the decontamination of heavy metal ions from wastewater is a crucial process. Many common adsorbents such as activated carbon, biochar, hydroxyapatite, clay minerals can be used to treat wastewater. Among these adsorbents, geopolymer based adsorbent is the most significant and very useful in the water treatment process because it has excellent adsorption properties, cation exchangeability, 3D network structure, closed cage cavity, and also negative charge aluminosilicate framework. The figure attached on this slide shows how the adsorption process with geopolymer adsorbents happens throughout the process. Wastewater that contain heavy metal treated with geopolymer adsorbent can produce clean water. Several mechanisms involved in the adsorption process by geopolymer adsorbent. Example of mechanisms are ion exchange, precipitation, ion completion, and many more. These mechanisms occur simultaneously in the adsorption process, specifically in the geopolymer adsorbent compared to other adsorbents such as the that I mentioned before. Now let's look at geopolymer sample preparation. The geopolymer process starts with aluminosilicate precursor and alkaline activator. First of all, the alkali activator mix well for 15 minutes and then the prepared alkali activator poured into aluminosilicate precursor and mix well to obtain geopolymer paste. After that, the geopolymer paste placed in aluminium plate and then put in oven to obtain hardened geopolymer and then crush into powder particles for adsorption process. The next stage is adsorption process. During the adsorption process, copper solution with predetermined amount of adsorbent is placed on conical flask and then put it on shaker for 1 hour. After 1 hour, it undergoes filtration process. Then the filtered solution is then ready for testing to calculate the removal efficiency of copper.